Just like last year, the Lavaloon troop makes getting free starts in Clash of Clans light work. If you want to profit from this troop for as long as you still can, then this video is just for you. I'll show you the best army composition as well as the best hero equipment for this attack strategy, so you can easily crush some bases with this way too strong troop. And this is the exact army composition we will be taking a look at. We have 11 of the Lavaloon troops, then a few archers just to funnel our heroes, then also 2 wall breakers to get them a little bit into the base, and unlike many other people, we have a few rocket loons inside of our army composition, so we can maybe snipe out some air defenses, and the air defenses are of course the target you want to take out. And then of course we also have 6 lightning spells. A lot of people use 9 lightning spells. I find 6 lightning spells to be best. On the Barbarian King, we have very standard. We have the Giant Gauntlet together with the RH Vial. On the Archer Queen, we have the Giant Arrow to snipe out air defenses, snipe out sweepers, as well as the Healer Puppet. On the Grand Warden, also very simple, we have the Eternal Tome as well as the Healing Tome. And on the Royal Champion, we have the Hawk Puppet together with the Haze Vial. I find the Hawk Puppet with the Haze Vial to be best just so you can overpower single Inferno Towers as well as the Monolith, because those are very devastating defenses. But to be quite honest, on most attacks you can swag your Royal Champion, as you will see in a little bit. So let's hop right into the first attack. And here we have this very popular diamond base setup with the Rage Tower core. And just look at how many defenses are inside of that Rage Tower. This base is incredibly popular and very well spread in higher Legends League as well as mid Legends League, but with Lavaloon troops this base is incredibly easy. And just take a look at this Giant Arrow, takes out 2 sweepers, takes out 2 air defenses, and that's exactly what we have the Giant Arrow equipped for. And then you can just send in your king together with your queen, so they can do some work together. You of course have the wall breaks, you have the baby dragon for funneling, so you can get your heroes into the base where you want it to be. Then use your lightning spells to take out one of the remaining 2 air defenses. And now you can of course send in all your Lavaloons. The Lavaloons will travel over the base to the last air defense, and when the Lavaloon troops are in the core, that's when you lightning out the last air defense so they can easily take out the core. You send your battle blimp with the loons to the town hall. Sadly I found the NATO, but you can already see this base is just completely crushed. The core got decimated within seconds. And if you're wondering right now, why do I have the Rage Tome equipped or the Rage Gem equipped on my Grand Warden? I was testing out a little bit, so in these replays, you will see that I am using the Rage Gem. But after further testing, the Healing Tome is surely the best. I thought the Rage Gem also had effect on the travel time, so the movement speed of the Lavaloon, so therefore I chose the Rage Gem. But it's not the case, so therefore just use the Healing Tome, it's way better. Of course, you can also triple with the Rage Gem if you like that more, but the Healing Tome is surely best. And you can already see that this base is crushed. This base is completely crushed. I barely lost any of my Lavaloon troops, and that's exactly how your attacks will also be looking like. You can swag your RC, you don't really need it. This is exactly how you want your attacks to look like. And before we continue with the next attack, quick reminder, if you want to buy any in-game items, like for example the Gold Pass, the Event Pass, or maybe some of the event resources or skins, as well as the scenery, then make sure that you are using a creator code. To support this channel, it would be code RHBB. That would of course be much appreciated, as well as maybe a like and a follow on this video. I would really appreciate that. If you want to see more of my content, like for example my live streams, my Twitch as well as my TikTok are linked above. But now let's not waste any more time and let's directly hop to the next attack. And in this attack, we're now facing a box base. Not a diamond base, but this time a box base, probably also one many of you have seen already in Legends League or faced in Legends League or Clan Wars. Of course, I show you replays from Legends League, but you can also use this attack strategy in Clan War, just like I'm doing in Legends League. In Clan War, of course, it's even easier because you can plan for longer, but to be quite honest, you don't need much planning time with this attack strategy. You can again see This giant arrow got so much value, took out 2 air defenses, and now you still have 2 air defenses left with 6 lightning spells. And that's exactly the right amount you need to take out those remaining air defenses. Once again, send in your king together with the queen. Didn't get much value this time, by the way, but still, just to take out the enemy RC, it's good enough. Now, once again, you send in all your rocket loons straight across the base towards the last air defense. And once they are in the middle of the base, that's when you lightning out the last air defense so they stay into the core. And then, of course, the blimp gets sent towards the town hall to easily take that out with the raid spell. And this base, within seconds, once again, within seconds, it's decimated. It has no chance to defend. You still have 2 free spells, still have a few rocket loons just to maybe tank some air mines or just to do basically anything. Sometimes on some bases you need them to snipe out some air defenses, but in this base it was not the case. And once again, we can swag the Royal Champion and we have some easy peasy 3 stars. And just because it is so fun, we have yet another replay for you guys, and this time on a anti-2-star base. Anti-2-star base maybe is even the hardest type of base with this attack strategy, because, well, you always want the Lavaloons to be in the core. When you zap out the last when you zap out the last air defense. With anti-2-star bases, it can be a little risky, because if the Lavaloon troops are above the town hall at that certain time, the town hall poison really can do some work. The town hall poison is probably your biggest enemy when using this attack strategy or using this troop. Once again, very, very easy setup. We use the Archer Queen to take out 2 air defenses with the giant arrow. Also, if you cannot snipe out 2 air defenses, 1 air defense is maybe more than enough. You still have the rocket loons, you still have the zap spells to take out the remaining of the air defenses. You can be very, very flexible with that. Now, once again, we have the Super Dragon in the clan castle. Super Dragon is probably the best defending clan castle against the Lavaloon troop. Maybe together with the Electro Titan, because the Electro Titan can also take out the pups. But in this case, we could just easily send in the RC to take care of the Super Dragon, and then it doesn't hurt our Lavaloons. And now we need to lightning out the last air defense a little bit beforehand, so our Lavaloons don't travel on top of the town hall, because then we will maybe lose all of them. But in this case, they just easily spread around the town hall, dodge the town hall poison, and with that, they can easily take out the whole core together with the raid spell. And then we have some very, very nice 3 stars. Of course, we still have a Tesla farm left, as well as a multi-inferno tower. But to be quite honest, that's a lot of Lavaloon troops, and no single defense, no Tesla farm is going to stop that. So that's exactly what's happening right here. On this attack, we weren't able to swag the RC. Unfortunately, first attack we weren't able to swag the RC, but that was mainly due to the Super Dragon. The Super Dragon got lured out of the base, lured out of the clan castle, and was targeting our king. So we could easily take it out with our RC. And with that, we could easily overpower the base to get our plus 40 trophies. And now let's take a look at yet another base type, and this time it is the box base, or well, the box anti-2-star base. We have seen diamond bases, we have seen anti-2-star bases, we have seen a box base, but not a box base where the town hall is in the core. And of course, with that, you once again need a new approach, because you need to take care of the town hall. You desperately need to take care of the town hall, because if you struggle with the town hall and your Lavaloons are inside of the town hall poison, then you surely have a problem. But now, one similar setup. This time I was able to take out 1 air defense with the giant arrow instead of 2. Then in my king for 1 compartment, and now you can already see these rocket loons easily sniped out 1 of the air defenses. Now 2 air defenses are left standing, and we can easily send in our rocket loons from the bottom side. They fly towards the last air defense, where we then lightning out the last air defense. When the Lavaloons are on top of the core, or well, are in the core. Both of these sweepers are a little annoying now, of course, but we still have 2 free spells, or well, 3 free spells, so we can easily just remain freezing those sweepers so they are less annoying. And now you can see those Lavaloons easily took care of the town, easily took care of the core of the base, and now they will snipe out the last remaining of defenses, and with that, the base is easily overpowered once again. Even though we were flying against 2 sweepers, you have 3 free spells. So don't be shy, use those free spells to just take out, well, to freeze those sweepers, freeze maybe a monolith or a single Inferno Tower if they are harming your heroes or your Lavaloon troops. And with that, you really do not have many enemies or many things that can hurt your Lavaloon troop. They are so incredibly tanky, they are so incredibly strong. And once again in this attack, we were able to swag our world champion. Of course, this time not many Lavaloon troops are alive in the end. But hey, we still have a full life RC with the ability which we didn't even need in the first place. So it just comes to show how incredibly easy getting 3 stars with this attack strategy is. If you of course want to try it out yourself and want to profit from this very OP troop, the army link is in the description. I wish you luck, I wish you a lot of fun crushing some bases within the event. But with that, I would say thank you guys for watching, see you next week with the next video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.